This is IQ Wealth Calculator's motorcycle loan calculator. In it, we help the user calculate their monthly payments for their motorcycle loan. This calculator is what a person would call a fixed interest loan calculator. It is meant to calculate loans with a fixed interest rate. It would not be helpful for a floating rate interest loan, as this calculator can't predict the future of interest rates. This calculator's data entry fields are split into two rows of data inputs. The first row is everything a user needs to calculate their monthly motorcycle payment. The second row helps the user add additional information that a user can calculate if they need or want to. Diving into the first row, there is the motorcycle loan amount, loan term years, and the interest rate in order to calculate the monthly payment. The monthly payment field is calculated, but the user can also enter their own loan payment amount, and the calculator loan amortization table below will update to demonstrate how your loan would behave at that payment amount. The second row provides the purchase price field, which is not used to calculate loan information, but rather it's used as a starting point to calculate your motorcycle's depreciated value in the last column of the table. It partners with the annual depreciation rate field in the second row in order to calculate an annual depreciation for your motorcycle or bike. The years left to pay field is for those who are in the middle of an existing motorcycle loan. The user just needs to enter all of their original loan information in the top four fields and then enter the years left to pay on their existing loan in the second row. And the amortization table will update to where you are at today in your motorcycle loan. Lastly, there is the extra monthly payment field. This field is there so that if the user wants to pay off their motorcycle loan each month with extra payments, they can enter that in this field. This will update your information in the table to reflect the changes. Next, there is this middle row of numbers. This middle row of numbers is mostly made up of totals. We place the totals here so the user doesn't have to scroll to the bottom of the table in order to see some of the total numbers you are looking for. The number that isn't a total is the motorcycle's ending value, which isn't technically a total, but you'd still have to get to the bottom of the table to see it, and we don't like the users to have to scroll. Now we're going to examine the table. The table is a basic motorcycle amortization table that is broken down into months. Then there are the payments and the principal and interest columns to break down the payments for the user. And finally, there's the extra monthly payment and the motorcycle value that has been discussed previously. The last feature to talk about in this motorcycle loan calculator are the three charts: the principal and interest, loan balance, and the motorcycle value. Each of these charts are line charts and help the user visually see different aspects of their motorcycle loan. Be sure to check out the key over here on the left, and if the user hovers over the dots along the line chart, they can get more details on the data in that year. That sums up all the features in this motorcycle loan calculator, except don't forget that you can email this calculator to a friend, colleague, or spouse by clicking the email icon up here. When you email the calculator to a friend, it saves the calculator exactly the way it was when you emailed it, so that they can also see something that you were seeing and you can discuss it. Then they can send it back with their thought. Pretty cool, huh? We hope you find this useful for your next motorcycle purchase. Always be sure to read the terms and conditions before using it.